on Home and Family, actress Mel Harris talks about her series, Shut Eye.
Those precious milestones in a baby's life are not to be missed, especially when it comes to baby's first Christmas. So teaming up to show us how to make this moment extra special is Kristin Smith and Orly Shani. All right, guys.
Hi, guys. So we're both mommies, and so we figured it would be super fun to come up with some creative ways to show parents out there how to celebrate baby's first Christmas, right?
Yeah, and because I'm Jewish, but my husband's Catholic, and so we celebrate both. And so for me, it's really nice to have some of those traditions that we can make our own, and I love anything that's handmade and recycled, so that's kind of my element of this today. But these are so sweet. I can't wait for you guys to see all this.
All right, so Kristin, it's Phoenix's first Christmas this year,
I
right?
know. Time is flying. It's seriously making me crazy. Time is flying so fast.
So do you have any special plans with that,
Well, we have a tradition in our family that every Christmas we get an ornament to kind of sum up something special that happened in a year. And so we started a few years ago, my husband and I, and this year, obviously, Phoenix being born was like the most, exciting thing of the year. And so thankfully, Hallmark has a ton of incredible ornaments to celebrate baby's first Christmas. I think the hardest decision will be deciding which one to get because we only choose
there's so
one.
many choices.
Yeah, and so I can't even. I'm stumped. I don't know which one to choose. I'm kind of leaning towards either the white little booty shoes here or this little carousel because it looks very similar to the one we have at home. But
so adorable.
Anyway, so I love these ornaments, you guys. But I'm really excited to show you. I did a DIY.
Yeah.
Do we still do the song? Do we? We didn't do the song.
There we go.
Yeah, it's very rare that I make it into the DIY.
Can I just tell you, Kristin walks in today and she's like,
Okay, here's how you make this. It's a stocking hook, you guys, and it's really easy to make. First of all, choose your favorite Hallmark wrapping paper. That's what I did. And the hardest thing you will do is wrapping a craft box. Make sure to have the lid off, okay, because you're going to need to put stuff inside this box. So it's really easy. You just put a couple slits in your wrapping paper and fold the wrapping paper inside the box, and then you secure it with some easy tape. I'm telling you, this is hard stuff here. And then once you do the first two sides, the opposing sides, once you fold them up, they'll look like wings. So I'll show you just like this. They look like wings. Do the slits and fold that paper right inside the box. And then once you have wings on both sides, you just fold them in and then stuff any excess paper inside the box, secure with some tape. And it doesn't matter how messy it is because nobody's going to see inside the box. So you don't have to do the tape perfectly or anything like that. It doesn't have to be cut straight. Now you get the lid, do the exact same technique. You fold those, make your slits in your paper, fold it in. You got those wings, fold them over and in, secure with some easy tape, and voila, you've got your lid wrapped. Remember, it doesn't have to be neat, it can be sloppy. Then you have a wooden cube, and a little screw hook. So easier. You're going to use the cube as your anchor that you're going to screw your hook into. It takes a little bit of arm muscle, but it's a tiny bit of a workout. At least I use it as an excuse to work out. And then you put some rocks in there. Go out, have some fun with your kids, find some rocks, put it in the box to weigh it down, and then it can hold a stocking. Just like that. And it's so easy because stocking hooks are expensive.
They are.
They are.
Really, because I've looked around a lot myself. This is such a great project that anyone can do.
$2.
Right?
So
and the important thing, obviously, is to make sure that that's weighted down so that if you do have a big stocking hanging, you're not going to have an accident.
Put some more rocks. It's like $2 per box.
And this stocking is so cool. This is actually what I want to show you. This was made out of one of Kristin's baby blankets that she had from Kingston. So the thing that we're going to do today, which is so adorable, is we're going to be using baby blankets because I think you get a million baby blankets. And usually, for me, like Connor and Blake each have one that they're obsessed with. And the rest, they're sweet and I could never throw them away. But my kids don't. Yeah, my kids don't use them as much. So this is a really great way to give some sentimental value to a baby blanket you have lying around. So I'm going to show you how to make a stocking out of it. Now, what you would do is generally, if you had a blanket that was just a normal blanket, you would fold it in half.
Right.
Because you obviously need a front and a back. In this case, this particular blanket that Kristin brought is double layered. Do you see that? That's actually 2 layers. So I've got my one full side of my stocking is already going to be sewn. So
You're welcome. I didn't even mean to do that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You know what? It just happens that way. Life
She loves
works
me.
out for Orly all the time. It just
Go on.
You're not bitter.
No, not at all. So what I've done is I created a little cardstock pattern, but what I would recommend doing at home is just taking an old stocking that you have, another one that you've hung on your mantle, and just laying it on top of your, your fabric. But I just made a little paper one. So I'm going to line this up, and it's not going to be exact, but that's okay because I want to use the existing curve, so I'm just going to work with it. Perfect. And then all you're going to do is trace your other side. Thank you, Kim.
Yeah. Keep it.
Whoop. trace your other side. And we're just going to cut it out.
Super easy.
What I would really recommend doing, especially if you're not a sewer, is just use some Fabri-Tac. And use really good fabric glue. You could use hot glue as well, but Fabri-Tac is meant for fabric specifically, so it holds really, really well. And I think that that's a great way to do this if you're not someone who is, you know, a sewer. If you're someone who's a sewer, I'll show you what you're going to do, and it's like 2 seconds. It's ridiculous.
Right. I'll use that fabric. I'll use that stuff.
That's so easy, though.
Okay.
And I see what you're saying because, look,
Yeah.
you've got
It's just
So
opened
see,
up.
if you're using fabric glue, we're just going to go all in here. And we're going to put a nice thick amount of fabric glue all along this side and then push it down.
So easy.
And obviously this is going to be open.
Yeah.
If you're not using fabric glue, because this has a stitch on the outside, I would go ahead and just zigzag the outside of this.
Yes.
That way it matches.
Matches,
Use
right?
matching thread.
Yeah.
And then what I did is I took a little bit of faux fur,
Oh, look at that.
added a tiny bit of faux fur
God.
to the edge of it. And now we have another little stocking made out of that.
Out of Kingston's
Out of
blanket. This is so special. Every
blanket.
time you look at it, it's going to
Right?
remind you of when you were a baby.
As you can see, I just want to say real quick, you have to make a hook. Make sure you make a hook and use the natural edge of your blanket. You can see right there, I use the natural edge. It saves a whole sewing step.
adorable.
Right.
But now, Orly,
I
I
love it.
want to find out about these books and all the other things that we can make special for that baby's first Christmas.
Yeah, of course, you guys know nobody celebrates life's special moments like Hallmark.
Yes.
And so they have so many ways to commemorate baby's first Christmas. And I'm super pumped up because they have a new line of baby products. When I found this out, I freaked out big time.
Good timing.
So I want to show you guys. No, right? Very good timing.
Yeah.
I want to show you guys some cute stuff. First of all, these little onesies here with the elbow pads. And the knee pads.
Yeah.
Are you dying?
Adorable.
Oh my gosh, so cute. And then, of course, these little headbands, these little booties right here.
You guys, dear Hallmark,
Yeah.
can I get an adult size? What do I have to do? What do I have to do?
Oh my gosh. And
Please.
you guys, look at these. And what about the book, though?
Okay,
What
so
about
this
the
is
book?
absolutely adorable. We take a million photos. That's
Yes.
something that we all do, especially now with our iPhones,
course.
or whatever phone we have. So this is so cute. Look, you put a picture of your child, and as you read them the book, they become the character in the book, and it keeps changing with their little face.
Oh, genius.
It is
Isn't
the
it so
sweetest little thing
good?
I've ever seen.
Oh, speaking of first photos, I took a picture of Phoenix. I wanted to show you guys really quick wearing my first Christmas onesie.
All right.
You're going to die.
Oh, that is so adorable. But guys, there's so much more information to learn
Yes.
how to make these great DIY projects from Kristin and Orly. Visit our Pinterest page. And to get all of these adorable products for baby's first Christmas, go to your local Hallmark Gold Crown store or online at hallmark.com/holidaybaby.
There you go. And coming up, we've got Sophie Uliano.
Yes, and when we come back, I'm going to be showing you some unique ways to store your holiday produce.